We should be live. Alright, welcome to the RPG Fanatic show. We are going to be doing a live version of Epic Boss Battles. Alright, and it's going to be Dragon's Dogma, Cursed Dragon Fight. So I just did this live stream actually, and I have no idea what happened. It seemed like everything was going fine from my end. But then, basically, YouTube just decided to say, fuck you, Carrie, we're not going to record this live stream you just did for 10 minutes. Instead, we're just going to, just throw everything in the garbage and not save it. So, I think that I shouldn't have to do this again. But here we go. Just for shits and giggles, we will be doing this once again. So this fight is not that hard, to be honest. At this point I was pretty high leveled up on my Mystic Knight, and as you can see I am raining death upon this dragon. I managed to get myself into position in this room so that the dragon had a very hard time getting to me. He only actually managed to get through the tunnel a couple times, and when he did, he was actually not in a very good spot. As you can see, I'm just uppercutting him with my sword, and he's not having a good day. Mystic Knights, in case you've never played Dragon's Dogma before, are basically a mage tank, and in order to have really good stats with it, you have to play a lot of you have to level up as a mage and a fighter. Most people probably just go for the Strider or the Assassin in order to get themselves leveled up pretty well for it. I decided to go for a mix of Strider and Fighter and Assassin. And also levels of Mage. So very high magic attack and also physical attack. I have Holy Line Sword, and Cursed Dragon is basically a zombie, so Holy doesn't count so well for him. And as you can see, I just fucking up his day. Mage Knights, or Mystic Knights, have two very powerful abilities you'll see in this fight. The first is by shoving my sword into the ground to basically do kind of a Grand Cross thing. It does repeated hits to the enemies that are in the radius. The second ability is Magic Cannon, which basically lets you shoot magic from an orb that you summon in front of yourself whenever you hit with your sword. But the hits from your, I'm going to call it the Grand Cross, because I don't remember what the hell it was actually called. The Grand Cross means shoving my sword into the ground to make holy attack everywhere. It can also trigger it, especially when the enemies are near it. So combining the two abilities together can be actually pretty powerful for defeating enemies. The dragons are kind of tough. They're one of the tougher enemies in the Dark Arisen expansion. Dark Arisen, of course, is the second expansion for Dragon's Dogma. I was kind of hoping there'd be a third, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It seems that they're actually going to make a direct sequel, completely new game as a sequel to Dragon's Dogma, which means that there's really no point for me to continue finishing the game. At this point, I've got myself to Damien, the bottom of Bitter Black Isle, but I don't see a point in even trying to level myself up to kill him, because they're just going to come out with a completely different game. There's not going to be any more expansions for Dragon's Dogma, so at this point I decided just to quit. But had a lot of fun with the game while I was going through there, and definitely want to make a proper review for it in the future. I just need to get the time to do that. Making these videos is actually pretty tough. My computer, my Mac Pro that I edit everything on, it's not doing so well right now. I'm actually down 2 memory sticks. So now while I'm doing this live stream, actually I'm like a minute or 2 behind. So I can't even listen to myself live streaming here, doing this without any set whatsoever. But it's also why I haven't done a lot of episodes lately. My computer just can't do it. I can't justify putting more memory into my computer for my personal show, which doesn't even turn a profit, when we're also trying to do the network stuff and build the application. So all of our funds are basically devoted toward the network and building the application. But just so you know, wondered what's been going on with the RPG Fanatic show, that's them apples. The show is not very profitable. Therefore, I can't justify putting any money into it at the moment. Hopefully, we'll come out with a new version of the RPG Fanatic show once we've got our seed money investment for the multi-channel network. I'm looking forward to building a new RPG Fanatic dungeon set, and this set won't just be for myself. This set will also be for a proper, sort of an attack of the show type of program that we would be doing on our stations, one of our gaming stations, the virtual TV application. So you would have not just myself, the Student Sword, you would see other, hopefully familiar faces, some of which are from our network and some of which are outside of our network. But that's the game plan, that will create sort of an attack of the show type of program that will come out weekly at a particular time of day and be available in our station. And it would include programs from other creators in our network as well. I think that eventually I'm actually going to kill this dragon. This was a pretty long battle, but yep, there I am. During this fight I leveled up to 70, and so did my pawn, and I think I dragon forged a bunch of stuff, yeah, the Dark Buckler. So I did pretty well for this boss fight, and hope that you enjoyed some of this commentary. I don't know if it's time it will actually save my commentary. I sure hope it will, because I have no intention of doing this live commentary thing again. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm going to close the broadcast there. Thanks so much for watching Epic Boss Battles, and have a good night.